The Talking Cheeseheads on CheeseheadTalk.com.
It's been said that a tie is like kissing your sister, right? Because not a win, not a loss, but totally unsettled. Now, I have a sister. I've never kissed her. I don't think I'd want to. It'd be a little creepy and weird. Last time the Packers had a tie in 1987, I was probably young enough where if I did kiss her, it'd be considered more, cute than creepy or weird. But I didn't, and I won't. It doesn't feel like that to me. It feels like a loss, right? How does it feel like kissing your sister? It feels like a loss. Now, I can see where a loss would feel like kissing your sister, because that's creepy and weird too, right? But really, I guess for the Packers, it's a lot better, more on the win side than a loss would have been the way that the race sets up, because now they don't have another loss to a division opponent. They have a tie to a division opponent. But beyond all that, amazingly, the Packers have control of their own destiny going into Detroit here on Thanksgiving Day. If they win the games they need to win, just basically all the games, then they'll win the division. Amazingly. Because since Aaron Rodgers has gone down, they're 0-3-1. Or 0-2-1, I guess, if you count the games after Rodgers. They've lost, essentially, lost. They're on a 4-game winless streak. This is like hockey now. This is what we're talking about. Ugh. And yesterday, I don't really care that much anymore about the division race. Yes, for the record, I'm all for the Packers making the playoffs. Everybody talks about you get in the playoffs, it's all you need to do because it's a crapshoot from there, and if you're a hot team, you can win. Well, really? Let's look at that a little bit more closely. Here's why I don't think it really matters if the Packers make the playoffs or don't. As far as them getting to the Super Bowl, might they win a home game if they win the division? Maybe. But they're not going much further than that, and here's why. Look at all these 6 seeds or lower seed teams that have actually won the Super Bowl the last several years. It's impressive. Last year the Ravens, the year before that, obviously, you had the Giants. You had the Packers in 2010. You had the Giants back in 2007. You have the Steelers doing it in the past years where they're a lower seed and they go and win the Super Bowl. What did all those teams have in common? Defense. The Packers' defense stinks. I mean, let's be honest. Okay, let's be real clear about this. They're crappy. They can't stop anybody. They can't stop the run. They made Christian Ponder again look good. They did that last year. What did we say about the Packer defense last year? 2 games before they win and got annihilated in San Francisco. What did they do with Christian Ponder? They made him look like a legitimate starter, like a guy who was up and coming. They did the same thing yesterday. They're a bad defense. Let's be honest, okay? Bad. Is it because of injuries? Sure. Is it because of scheme? I don't think so. Is it because players can't execute? Bingo. They can't execute at all. They can't cover anybody. They can't intercept a pass that's right in their hands. You can't do it. If you can't do it, you can't win. They haven't been able to do it all year. What makes us think they're going to be able to turn it around? They're not. They stink. Okay? If Aaron Rodgers comes back, great. He'll mask a lot of weaknesses. They'll get to the playoffs. They might win a game at home. They might not. When they go on the road, they're going to get killed. Killed. And we're going to be talking here next, January about what do you need to do? Who do they need to get? Broken record. Look, and I'm all for them making the playoffs. I don't want to tank it for draft picks. That's stupid. Doesn't work. It's not going to make any sense. But let's just face facts today as we head into this Thanksgiving Day game, which is probably very winnable with Matt Flynn. I'm not saying they're going to win because who knows. But it's probably winnable because Detroit's flaming out too. Even if this team gets to the playoffs. Let's can our hopes for any Super Bowl or any playoff runs right now. Just, enjoy your turkey. Enjoy the holidays. Forget about that with the Packers. They can't win with this stinky defense.
The Talking Cheeseheads on CheeseheadTalk.com.